Hi, what's up? Welcome back. You're probably saying like welcome back to your own channel because of how long it's been since I uploaded a video. So yeah, I know. Let's just say it's been a lot, even just starting the new year. Yeah, happy new year guys. I hope you guys had a good end of 2020, even though realistically 2020 was a lot, and I feel like 2021 is just, at least personally, it's been a lot still, and we're just trying to get through it. I'm just trying to get through it basically. So if you're new to my channel, what's up? I'm Nana, and I'm so glad to see you here. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a like to the video, and also click the notification bell so you're notified when I upload videos. I'm trying to work on setting a schedule when I'm uploading. I'm kind of working on that. It's just like I said, it's been a lot. So anyways, let's just get right into this video because I know I'm gonna be talking a lot. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so as you can see by the title of this video, I'm basically gonna be talking about the products that I'm saying bye-bye to. I cleaned out my my vanity, my makeup collection, and there were a lot of things that I was just like, why are you still sitting here in my drawer if I don't even touch you? Like, I don't use you. Why are you still here? You're just taking up space. I feel like me, and you probably can relate, we are always struggling with space. Like, I don't know how, even clothes sometimes, I get rid of so many, and then I look and I'm still struggling with a lot of clothes, and I'm like, why? I don't understand. So it was the same issue with makeup, and I was just like, you know what, it's like those type of things. If you're a makeup collector like I am, you probably can relate, and you just don't want to let it go. You're just like, stay forever with me, even though I don't use you, but just stay with me so I can look at you and see you chilling there doing nothing for your life. So that's kind of the vibe, and I was like, no, like, this has to change. 2021 is coming up. Let's just start fresh. If I'm getting more makeup, I don't need old makeup sitting in my drawers. So that's what I did. And since the end of the year, it's already going to be like January is already done pretty much by the time you're watching this. So this makeup has been sitting in this bag for a month and something, probably a month and a half. So I just want to talk about it so I can finally throw this in the garbage. I'm not throwing my Olo Hendrickson bag in the garbage because this comes in clutch. I use it all the time. But anyways, we're not talking about that. I'm just gonna go through it basically and tell you guys what I'm getting rid of, what I'm throwing in the garbage, why, and yeah, so on and so forth. There's a bunch of shit. So let's just talk about it. So the first one is the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. This was such a big thing when I first started doing YouTube videos, and when I first decided, okay, I'm gonna start making videos. I used to use this all the time, and I'm not even lying to you guys, I haven't touched this in years, and there's barely anything left in here. It's just, again, it's one of those things that it just reminds me of when I started making YouTube videos, that I'm just but we started together, I don't want to get rid of you, you know what I mean? So it's just it's one of those things, but I'm like, you know what, there's nothing left in here, it's expired, why are you still holding on to it? Yeah, this has got to go. It's okay, it's not the best. I don't even pore filling kind of primers anymore. I don't even use primers anymore, to be honest, unless I'm trying to use something up. But for the most part, I don't buy primers anymore. I don't use them. So that's another reason why this is going, because I don't use it, and it's expired and it's garbage. Okay, next one, it's this Maybelline BB Dream with pomegranate extract. For whatever reason, it has pomegranate extract in there. 8-in-1 Beauty Balm Skin Perfector, 130 medium deep. That's the shade that I got. So that's the reason why I'm getting rid of it, because the shade is just it's not really a good match for me. Not even when I'm kind of tan. I mean, maybe when I'm kind of tan, it could kind of work, but it's pretty deep. The shades I think, especially in the drugstore, they need to work on that. They need to get better because the shades are not the best. And I don't really use anything like this, like BB creams or anything like that. I feel like maybe before I did, like an everyday kind of thing. But nowadays, honestly, guys, it's like I'll wear makeup or I won't wear any makeup. The most I'll go ahead and do is like apply a little bit of concealer if I'm having like any spots or like under the eyes a little bit, like a light to medium coverage concealer, and then mascara, and then like I'm good. I'm getting out. But there are days where I don't even wear anything out of like my house, like in terms of makeup, and I feel comfortable with my skin. Like honestly, since I changed up like kind of like my skincare routine, I don't feel the need to like be wearing makeup. And now with the masks, it's just like you think twice about it, you know. You're like, do I really want to wear makeup? Like it's gonna rub all over my makeup and it's gonna make me even maybe break me out. So you just think twice about it. And this, I feel like it was just kind of whatever. Like it doesn't really give you a lot of coverage. It does help you kind of like even out your skin tone if you're looking for something like that. I mean, maybe, but there are so many BB creams out in the market that I'm just like, is it really necessary? Realistically, you can just take a foundation that you use all the time that you like, put some moisturizer, mix that in all together, and like you have your BB cream. You know what I mean? So is this really necessary? There's like so much left in here that like my money literally just went to the garbage. Again, I don't use this. I probably use this like a couple times maybe for like a video or something, but other than that, no. Okay, next, there's gonna be a couple of stick foundations in this pile because I just don't use them. I don't know what it is. I feel like because of the applicator, like the fact that it's like a stick foundation, I just don't really, it's not really my thing anymore. It used to be. Again, like some of these products I did use, like this one, I mean it didn't have that much product in it anyways, but this is the Maybelline Superstay Stick Foundation. This is what it looks like. It's just like a little plastic. It comes with this. I remember I tried this out for a video. I think I was trying out like this one and then the liquid one. I am a fan of the liquid one. It's sitting there in my drawer. I use it from time to time if I want a little bit more coverage, like a higher coverage foundation. But this just, I don't know, I feel like also my skin started to become a little bit more oily, like especially on my T-zone, and this just didn't work out very well. I feel like for the most part, if you have dry skin, stick foundations can be really nice for your skin, you know, because it's a little bit more of like a creamy formula, so it works a little bit better for those of you who have dry skin. But in my case, not really, and I felt like this just didn't really do it for me. Like, it was nothing special really. So yeah. Next, we're gonna talk about a foundation that I never even used. I actually feel kind of bad throwing this out because my mom actually gave this to me, not like as a gift or anything like that. She was actually buying it for herself. I think she bought it on sale or something. Spanish moms. And she never used it because the shade was off. It didn't work for her. So she was like, oh, maybe you'll like it, whatever. But even the shade for me, I mean, it doesn't look that bad on camera, but the shade for me looks very, it has like a lot of like a pinky undertone, like and it's kind of a cool tone, like undertone, which is kind of weird. I usually go for like, you know, more yellowy, warm kind of tones for like my foundation. So this just didn't, like, no. If you have like fair skin, I mean, the shade is True Ivory, so the shade right away as I saw it, I was like, I don't think this is gonna work for me. But my mom was like, just keep it for yourself, just keep it. So I was like, okay, whatever. But yeah, never used this. I don't know how the formula works because I just don't, like, I've never used it. So if you've used it, let me know in the comments like how's the formula, and if the formula is nice, then I mean it looks nice on the back of my hand. Like it has kind of like a nice kind of like dewy natural kind of finish, but it doesn't have a lot of coverage. So, but it smells a lot. Like it smells like kind of like sunscreen actually, but I don't know if this has sunscreen because it doesn't say that. But it says with comfort serum, so it has like, you know, some kind of like skincare in there, which it definitely smells like it. But again, I never used it. Another one of those, this is a Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. So I think I got this at some point in one of my BoxyCharms. when I used to be subscribed. I'm not subscribed to them anymore, but they do have bomb products in them. But anyways, I got this in one of my BoxyCharm boxes, I'm pretty sure, and I liked it for, again, during that time I was wearing primers and I would put it in my T-zone to help me like mattify and just fill in those pores, give me like that silicone-y finish onto those areas, and I liked it. However, I don't like it anymore. I feel like they're kind of pointless, and I feel like they kind of fill in your pores, but it's kind of like just an effect, and then it just kind of goes away. And yeah, I don't use it anymore. It's the same thing as the baby skin one, which is basically like a dupe of like the Professional by Benefit. Yeah, I just don't use this anymore, and I don't see myself purchasing or using anything like this anymore. So if you're a fan of these primers, like, that's cool and everything, but I'm just not. So here goes another stick foundation. This one is by Maybelline. This is the Fit Me Shine Free Plus Balance Foundation. Same thing, I feel like I did use it a little bit, and I don't know if you guys can see in the center, but it has like a little bit of like a little dot, which is supposed to have like that shine free kind of like silicone-y thing in there, so that when you're applying it, you're kind of getting that effect. But same thing, I feel like the formula is just too creamy for like my type of skin. Like, it just didn't really work out. I feel like I think I got this because I'm a big fan of the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, like the liquid foundation. That one is bomb. I actually had to get rid of the bottle that I had to because like it was expired, but as soon as I'm like in the drugstore or something, I'll probably purchase it again because it's beautiful. It's a beautiful foundation, but this is just too creamy for me. I feel like it just doesn't work for my skin, and if you have drier skin, this would totally work for you. And it's a nice formula, but it's just too creamy for me, you know. We have the MAC Studio Face and Body Foundation. I don't even remember purchasing this. Like, I feel like it's been that long, and it's probably hella expired. Not probably, it's definitely hella expired. It still has that smell of like paint. That's the reason why I'm getting rid of it. Like I said before, I don't really see myself using these kind of products anymore, like unless I'm like, you know, kind of doing that kind of like look, like if I'm doing something very, very, very natural for like videos or something, and I want something to give me like that nice kind of like super light coverage with like a nice dewy kind of finish, then maybe. But on an everyday basis, which is what like this is kind of like more meant for, I don't use it. Like, I wouldn't use it, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's the reason why I'm getting rid of this. But this is like an OG. I feel like everybody had or has this in their collection, but it's time to go. Oh look, here it is. I forgot that it was in there, but it is in there. This is not going to the garbage because I don't like you. You're going in the garbage because your formula is expired. Foundation, bomb diggity. If you have not tried it, can you focus? There you go. If you have not tried this foundation, I don't know what to tell you. It's a beautiful formula. I used to wear this so much, like back in the day. I used to wear this so much. It's still one of my favorites, definitely, but I need to purchase a new one. So yeah, if you like a foundation that has like a nice satiny kind of finish, like a medium coverage, and it just looks bomb throughout the day, you're gonna like this. And it's super affordable because it's by Maybelline, so you know. Next, we have another blurring primer. I think this, you can see this was like a phase like a couple years ago where like every company was literally pumping out the same kind of idea because they were super popular, and like everybody had a blurring primer and everybody was applying a blurring primer. But nowadays I feel like that's not really a vibe, you know. So it tells you something. It tells you something, you know. But this is the Cover FX blurring primer. I think I also got this in like one of my BoxyCharms, and that's how I tried it. Same thing, it's just, you know, it has like that silicone finish. I don't use these things anymore, and I swear to God, these are not even good for your skin. I swear it just clogs your pores. So Like, that's probably why I had some breakouts before. I mean, I haven't really, like, you know, experienced a lot of bad breakups, but, like, breakups. Breakouts. Oh my god. I have another stick foundation. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Longwear Shaping Stick. Same thing. I think I got this one for a video, and this one I think I really didn't like because I barely used any of this. And also the shade is like not good. Like, do you guys see how orange that is? And this is in the shade Natural Beige. So this is usually the shades that I would go for. And I remember this was supposed to have like medium coverage, and it was supposed to be like, you know, super long wearing, which not at all. Again, I feel like with all of these like stick foundations, except for like a couple of ones like from like, you know, more luxury brands, I feel like they are a little bit long wearing, but specifically drugstore, I feel like they make their foundations a little bit too, like, I don't want to say greasy, but yeah, kind of like they have like that very greasy, oily, creamy kind of finish, and that's not good, especially for someone with oilier skin. So yeah, that's the reason why I just kind of stopped using this. I'm pretty sure I got that for a video and I didn't use it again after that, so that's great. I love that. Almost there, guys. I know I have a lot of foundations to talk about. That this was all in like one of my foundation drawers that I always saw, like, because I always saw like my makeup collection, you know, but I always like had this thing where I was like, no, I just can't get rid of them. But no, like, I have to, you know. But anyways, I have the Physicians Formula Organic Wear Silk Foundation with jojoba oil. This is what it looks like. I remember I was super excited when this came out, or when I found this at the drugstore. Oh my god, this there you go. Because I saw this sticker, it said like new, and I was super excited. I made a video and like I was so like, oh my god, like I'm the first one to get it. No, this shit was old. This shit was old. It's just, you know, in Canada we always get shit old. Like, we get it like after, you know, everybody's already been talking about it. So yeah, besides that, the foundation is just, it's almost like weird because it has kind of like that oily kind of finish. Like, you feel like there's oil with the foundation, even though like I kind of enjoyed it at first. After a while, like after a couple times of me trying it out, because I was trying to like make it work, I noticed that it left my face like streaky. I don't know if it was because of that formula with like the oil in it. And you know what's funny, this reminds me a lot of the Rare Beauty foundation, like a lot. I remember when I first bought the Rare Beauty foundation, this is the first thing that came to my head. I was like, oh my god, like those literally they're like the exact same thing. I actually have like a lot of thoughts on the Rare Beauty foundation. I feel like I really liked it, but there are times where I wear it and I don't love it on my skin. Like, I've been kind of putting it aside because I've had like several of those times that I wear it and I really like the, you know, the first application and how it looks, but throughout the day I just feel like it sinks a lot in my smile lines. It gets me really oily, like a lot, and I don't know, like I just haven't really been a fan of it. And this, I tried to make it work because I was like, I kind of liked it at first, but I feel like it makes me too oily, and you can kind of see that, like that finish on my skin. Like, and even when even if I would try to apply with like a beauty blender or like a brush, oh my god, it was the worst, because it would leave like streaks everywhere. And yeah, this is not good. I did like the packaging though. It does have like a frosted nice bottle, but no. This is a liquid highlighter by Tarte, and yeah, I'm pretty sure this one I also got in one of my BoxyCharms. This is like probably the worst highlighter I've used for the face. Like, this is supposed to be like a liquid highlighter, and it has kind of like a nice, you know, finish and everything, but this is like super streaky. Like, it doesn't allow you to blend it into your skin. Like, you don't have a lot of playtime with this. And also notice that it was kind of like streaky on the face, and it would leave it sticky. Like this has like a sticky finish afterwards. So overall, I didn't like this at all. I feel like the shade is okay, but like look, even now that I blended it out, I feel like it doesn't even give you like that like super wow effect, and it has like little glitters in it that I'm just like, no, not a fan of. The formula is just too thick, you know, it's too thick. Like even just there pumped a little bit, but you can kind of see it on my hand. It's just sitting there. It doesn't blend with the skin, and that's not what you want with a liquid highlighter. So this is kind of like that kind of vibe. I didn't like it. I never used it. I don't know why I kept it in the drawer, as if like the ghost is gonna use it and like my money's gonna be like, you know, going to good use. No. So yeah, garbage. I have this palette by Essence. This is the Spice Up Your Life palette. Kind of cute, ugly packaging. Honestly, it's kind of ugly. I don't know. I don't think it's a horrible palette, but now that I look at it, I'm just like, it looks like kids makeup. Like I'm low-key gonna give this to my cousin. She's I think she's 4 years old, loves makeup, loves it. Anything that I don't like use or anything like that, I always give it to her. So I think she's gonna love this. But yeah, it's just the shadows are very powdery, chalky. I used to use this, or I use this for a couple of shades. Like the matches are they're not bad. They're actually pretty nice. They have really nice pigmentation. They blend really nicely. Even this red one, I remember this is the one of the shades that I love. Like look at that, it's really nice and pigmented. It's not chalky, but the metallic shades on here, they're very chalky and they're just kind of whatever. Like they don't really give you like, oh my god, you know. So but that's kind of expected. I mean, this was super affordable. Again, I feel like Essence is probably one of the most affordable drugstore brands, so I'm not mad, and I used it a couple times, so it's cute, but it's not something that I use anymore. I feel like I have other things in my collection now that, you know, can take place of that. So yeah, that's going to my cousin. I hope you like it. I also have this Blush Neutrals palette by BH Cosmetics. I've had this for a very long time too. I think I had this since I started my YouTube channel as well, and it's kind of the same vibe as the Essence, but like the only reason, because I had already gotten rid of it and I like had put it away in like a place where like sometimes I put makeup that I don't use, and then I was like, you know what, let me give you a try again, you know, because I do like the blushes. Like the blushes are pretty cute, and I did use it a couple times after. But other than that, like the shadows are so whatever. Like they barely have any pigment. They're very chalky. Some of them that are supposed to be like metallic are not metallic. So it's just, I'm just like, why am I keeping you? And the packaging is so whatever too. But it's crazy, you know, it's how like makeup has, you know, gotten better and better by the years. Because nowadays you look at makeup, and even some brands that are more affordable, like their makeup looks pretty bomb, or at least they try to make it bomb. But like this was like from like 5 years ago, and yeah, you can so tell by the packaging. So that's going. But yeah, I think those are some of the products that I am finally saying bye to. I am finally putting in the plastic bag, throwing it out. That, again, products that I was not using, and they were just sitting in my makeup collection collecting dust, low-key, like honestly. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys have used any of these products. I feel like these are very, again, like OG, like old makeup that we used to go through and like loved, but now I'm just like, you know, there's no really point in you being there collecting dust. No, bye. Let me know in the comments if you have used any of them. What do you think? Do you still use them, or did you kind of say bye to them like I'm saying bye finally? Also, if you have any makeup products that you're like, you need this, let me know. I'm very intrigued. That's pretty much all for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and give it a like to the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on the next one.